what Daryl and Ed just told you. Lap this stuff up. Stop giving us the excuse, I'm not a technical PM. Become one. Learn technology. Ed hit the nail on the head. We're not even saying you have to code, but apply yourself to learn. Otherwise, you're going to be in the same position. You're going to be in the same position. When I was at Honeywell, I was in defense and space. The job went away. 3 days later, I'm at Honeywell in IT effectiveness. How is that? Because I prepared myself to understand IT and technology. So when the opportunity came, I was immediately able to blend into it. I was able to show my technical prowess. I want PMs to do the same thing. You're PMP certified. Stop saying, oh, I'm PMP, give me more money. Stop that. Stop it. You can barely add a penny of value to the firm. You being there is they're actually doing you a favor. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. Okay. So we want to encourage PMs to go beyond, I'm a PMP. We want them to begin to equip themselves better. Now, when it comes to security, the future of project management is going to be even greater accentuated with security matters, right? With a distributed workforce, cybersecurity is top priority. Last week, we just had our friend Eniola Delano speak to us about the CISSP, CISA, and this world. It's evolving, and it's going to catch up with you eventually, right? We also have not only this world of cybersecurity from a profession, but as project managers continue managing projects, they are going to run into this world of security. So don't wait till then. Okay, I'm going to get off the technology train because I know some people are running away. They don't want to talk about technology. That's okay. Let's go to employee well-being, right? Recognizing the challenges of remote work and prioritizing employee well-being is huge. How many of you folks on the call work 12-hour days? If I get any less than half, I know that you're not telling the truth. I know many of you work 12-hour days, but it's important that we balance up this awareness that if we are working remote, we are actually in many instances working harder. I'm going to say that again for my CEOs and my VPs who are on the call. Come on now. If you are making your people work remote, newsflash, your people might actually be working harder. The reason why your people are working harder is they feel more comfortable in the environment and there's less urgency to run back home. So instead of them working less, they're actually in many instances working more. I'm not saying it's a one size fits all. I know you got the employee who you almost need to call him into the Phil. We ain't seen no deliverables from you. There's some Ed. You work remote. Ed, tell us about this.
Yeah, I was waiting for the alley oop on this one, Phil. Yes, I do. I do work remote, and for someone like myself who, fortunately and unfortunately, is a talker or someone that would love to engage in dialect, and so when I was working on site, it got to a point where my manager even came to me and said, "Hey, listen, you got all these people coming up to your cubicle. You're still getting the work done, but it's becoming a distraction to other people." And it was hard because as a project manager, one of the biggest things is communication and having that ability to build a personal relationship with your stakeholders, because when you need to call in a favor, they're there to support you. They understand that it's a balance of both professional and personal. So to Phil's point, yeah, I actually working remote get more done, and I actually can get it done faster because now I'm really focused. I started recently using two techniques, and if you don't mind, I'd like to unpack them here, Phil. So one of them is the Pomodoro technique. So what I would do is, like when I have to put out my meeting notes and updating my risk register and my issue log and basically my project management plan, I block off 25 minutes on my calendar, set my little timer, and go 25 minutes deep focus. Oh, wait, I forgot to tell you my secret ingredient. My secret ingredient is putting my phone in do not disturb, because if you don't do that, I don't care who you are. You may be the most focused person in the world, but one of those things notifications could catch your attention. And at that point, you're stuck. Like, should I respond or should? So I eliminate all of that, so I don't have that tendency to do that. And literally, I really found out how valuable that has been to me as far as a project manager, having the ability to really just focus in on a thing. And I'm actually getting, there's certain times where I get things done faster. And then there's certain times where now I've got it done. Now I need to go look at something else because I need to do a deeper dive on it from more of a, because, I work in cybersecurity.